New information about the hours and days leading up to the shooting death back in February of Ahmaud Arbery. We're hearing from the man who recorded this surveillance video believed to show Arbery walking into a home construction site shortly before the 25-year-old was shot and killed while jogging. State investigators are using this footage to piece together a timeline. News 4 Jax reporter Joe McLean spoke to the owner of that unfinished Satilla Shores home today. Joe?
Yeah, Larry English is the homeowner. He told me today he's been monitoring his home with cameras just to keep an eye on the place because he hasn't been able to work on it in person. Now he tells me he's heartbroken over what happened to Ahmaud Arbery. Larry English bought the waterside lot in the Satilla Shores neighborhood about 3 years ago. He's been overseeing the construction of a house there from his home about 2 hours away.
We went ahead and put cameras up where we could keep an eye on the boat and also any kind of traffic from the children in the neighborhood.
Those cameras are motion activated and will send an alert to English's phone if anyone comes inside their range, which he says happened 4 or 5 times over the next few months. And word got around the neighborhood.
A neighbor or two down had found out that I had some videos and some different people who had been on the videos. And I think in that time period, maybe he had some tools stolen out of the back of his truck.
Back on November 19th, neighbor Diego Perez texted English. He said, quote, "Goodness, if you catch someone on your cameras, let me know right away. I can respond in mere seconds. It's totally up to you. Our yards connect in the back. I can go either way, through the front or back, with your permission." A notification hit his phone on February 11th with this video. Because we don't know the person's identity, we're blurring it. You can see the person walking through the unfinished home. English quickly messaged Perez again, who replied, quote, "The police showed up and we all searched for a good while. I think he got spooked and ran after Travis confronted him. Travis said the guy ran into the house. Let me know if he shows up or if they find him. I appreciate you letting me know." Less than 2 weeks later, on February 23rd, a person believed to be Ahmaud Arbery triggers the cameras again. English tells me he didn't see that notification until almost a half hour after it hit his phone, at which point he called Perez. Larry, when you got that notification, how did you react?
I can't remember the exact words, but to the point that he said, well, no use to kind of worry about it because there's been a gentleman shot down here and I think he's dead.
English maintains he never saw anything on his security camera footage that can be considered illegal, nor could he identify any person captured on the tape. He also says he's heartbroken for Arbery's parents.
Being a parent, life changes when you have children, and you can sympathize with other parents when they go through something like this, and it's something I wouldn't want to see happen to anybody.
English was later questioned by investigators about that video footage, and he said something important. He said the person in that February 23rd clip, believed to be Arbery, didn't resemble any person captured in any previous security video.
Joe, English said that he met Travis McMichael last year, but only once?
He did. He said that he was visiting the construction site last summer. He said Travis approached him, introduced himself. He said the two spoke for a couple minutes, but did not exchange any contact information. And English says the two haven't spoken since.